down slope fell off of.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fractured in places, and they just break off and fall and roll a bit.
We're just stepping now, so if you guys need to stop, it's easy to stop between moves.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, and you can call in 20-meter steps when you want. And I think what we try and do is if it looks good and we want to do another one, we try and catch them before it stops, or else it's just takes a while.
Bridge nav. I have a 20-meter step, same bearing.
Yeah, it changed very quickly, didn't it?
Wow.
Beautiful.
That's really nice terrain.
So you can actually see a bit of layering in there. If you see those lineations going along the face, kind of parallel to the slope, that's some kind of layering. I don't know if it's sedimentary layering or volcanic layering. I'm not sure what the bedrock is here.
It's cool how the critters are lined up on those layers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all upside down.
Well, each layer has a different induration, and so some erode more quickly than others, and that produces relief that animals like to hide in.
We are about 25 meters upslope from the marked position. Is that a concern, or are you guys just happy to be seeing walls?
So crop.
I'm happy.
There's a wall.
Oh, wow.
Holy cow.
And a big coral down below.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Oh.
Is it possible to go down and check out
Yeah,
that?
let's go. Let's go see it. I'm not going to put in another step. Just let us hang out
yeah,
here,
hold
here
us
for
here.
now.
Is that a sponge above the coral?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Hello to Point Reyes National Marine Sanctuary, who is also watching, or Point Reyes National Seashore.
All right, video, go ahead and push on in there a bit. That's great. Are they tunicates on the left there, the little clear bubbles?
Yes,
Like,
I think you're right.
Oh, yeah. And then what's at the bottom of the coral?
Oh, yeah, it's another blood clot. Red blood cells, just calls.
The orange.
Yeah, the orange.
Oh, I was looking at the
Fly trap
purple thing.
anemone.
Okay,
Oh.
that's it.
You want to iris down a little bit there?
So I believe these are bamboo corals
You can also zoom in a bit more.
with really big bases. You can see attached to the
Wow,
wall.
yeah.
Yeah.
This might be a good example to zoom in and see the bands of the nodes.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, you can see them.
Where does it branch from?
Wow, they really are just beautiful, aren't they?
And these type of corals are very long-lived and slow-growing. The largest, or the longest, or oldest, I should say, bamboo coral recorded was 400 years old.
Wow.
Wow.
It's like a beautiful, massive coral. Beautiful.
Wow.
Of course, can we have some photos with the lasers off?
Sure.
Thank you.
There we go.
So here's a fun factoid. The branches can grow as little as 0.2 centimeters per year and up to 0.45 centimeters per year. So that is extremely slow growing.
Are these endangered or protected?
These aren't as far as I know, not endangered, but bamboo corals, well, black corals were harvested for jewelry making. I don't think bamboo corals were a source of extraction, but they can be caught up in fishing nets.
Okay.
But this area is closed to bottom trawling, and with this type of relief, no one would be putting nets down here.
Yeah.
So this type is, I'm going to say, so it's branching at the inner nodes. So right there is a beautiful example to the right of the screen at the base. This is Carotuesis is the genus. Okay,
All right.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
Great.
I got a lot of pictures.
Excellent.
so.
All right, video, go ahead and come wide, please. Ready to keep moving?
Yes, please.
Bridge
Cool.
nav. Actually, video, if you want to just get one frame of this. Can we get a 20-meter step, same bearing?
Yeah, one shot of that, and then we could put the lasers back on.
Roger.
Got it.
Let me know you got your shot.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay.
So this, right above it, I noticed that I move on. Could we take one zoom on that sponge?
Sure, we can boogie over there for a minute.
Okay.
All right, video, go ahead and push that in, please.
Interesting. There's a crab inside it, a few. These white crabs. Great example of how corals and sponges provide habitat for other animals.
Good, you want to do one more partial zoom, and then we're going to have to come wide and start moving.
Wow, what causes these sponges to grow in the shapes that they do? Is it random, or is there something to
All right,
it?
video, go ahead and come wide, please.
I don't know. I would imagine it's an
I'll
adaptation
move over
for
there real
feeding.
quick and then we'll do another move. Are you okay to catch up? Yeah, I'm going to catch up right now, then we'll do another move. Okay. I suppose we have some depth as our buffer of time.
Just come up, Jess, so I can get another. I want to get another 10 meters relief off
Sure
the
thing.
cliff.
Sure thing. Coming up.
I'm hesitant to ask the ship to move south because sometimes it goes the other way.
That's a good point.
All right, I'm coming up.
Okay.
And they're lined up on the wall there.
Can we get a little closer to the wall?
Yeah, definitely. We're just kind of video and come a little wide there, please. Thank you. Yeah, we're just getting ourselves into a new position.
Okay, thank you.
But I can maintain this now.
Okay, Argus is looking good there, Jess. I'm going to hold that altitude.
Sure thing. Okay, first step. Yeah, go ahead. Ooh, hello, hello.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Oh, is that my stock sponge? Yes.
Stand by.
Oh.
Oh, what
Wow,
is
that is-
Do you want to check it out?
Wow, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can dial in the move in, and I'll get moving once we. Okay.
Oh, this is, I don't know
Go ahead
how
and
we would
do a
collect
partial.
it. This is the one I wanted.
Oh. Do you guys want to take a sample here?
If possible.
Okay, never mind.
It's quite possible that this sponge is a range extension from Alaska. It's only previously been collected around the Aleutian Islands.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it can be quite even larger than this one, believe it or not. So this one seems a little more manageable to collect.
Sure.
I'm not sure how you would go about it. I'm going to leave.
we could
I
probably
wouldn't call this manageable.
we could probably do a slurp of some of the fragments of it if we've slurped sponges in the past. If that would be useful for you guys.
Like take some of the top.
Yeah, it looks
Get a
like the sort
haircut.
that if we just push it with the, while we have the suction sample on, bits will break off. Do you think?
Yeah. I'd say so.
Yeah, I'm leaving it up to you.
That'd be probably
That would be what
best.
I would do.
Yeah. Do you guys want some more imagery of this guy first? We could go around the side and
Yeah,
then
swing around and see
you
what
did
it,
it.
it
You
might
got
be
us
like
there.
all
might be all
big
crazy on the other
baseball
side.
glove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ava, do you want to do a little partial zoom there? And then I'll go around the other side.
Okay.
Do you want lasers on for this shot here, Science?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Yes, lasers on. And
Lasers on, roger.
And yeah, can we see the underside of it briefly?
Oh, yes.
It's really,
Oh, wow.
it's really neat.
We definitely can.
Oh, is it going on a stalk?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's straight out of Dr. Seuss, this
Yeah.
sponge.
That's not what I expected that to look like.
No, not at all.
Yeah, no, I didn't think that either.
Yeah,
Wow.
nice.
Cool.
That's
Tail
pretty
on the
cool.
front.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah.
And then we have a shot with the lasers off like that.
Sure.
Okay, taking some pictures.
Thank you.
Okay,
No
got
worries.
a few.
Excellent.
Great, okay. Video, want to come a little wide there, please? Yeah, video, you're going to stay full wide for a minute, please. We're going to do a quick sample.
So it's like the other ones, but it's possibly this
Look how beautiful the
species,
structure that is.
the Atticensis.
Do we want to do a flush out here?
Very cool.
Grenadier's
Yeah,
not
flush
moving.
that out, yeah.
He's not being bullied out of his spot there.
So by. Alright, what do we lined up on? Wrong one.
Guy's happy his job is done. He found his hard substrate.
So we're just
I
gonna
lined up on the
slurp it.
flush. I'll start some flushing here.
It might be quite rigid. Well, I'll leave it up to them.
Yeah, it if it is too much, we can just go in for a grab with it. But sometimes if you like just nudge this along the edge, it'll break off little chips,
Okay.
and they'll go on in. Seems to work.
Alright. Alright, zeroing the flush here. And so we're okay to put this in number 3, if I remember 1 and 2 are taken.
Yes. 3 sounds good.
Great. Oh. Alright, we are lined up on 3. I'll go around the other side here, Mike, for you. Get you more surface area. Maybe I'll actually just touch my toe on this, balance this out. Alright, ready?
You gonna try and hold there?
Yeah, I'll hold here.
Can I get some zoom video?
So excited for this one.
We'll pump on?
And pump will be on
How's that?
90%.
Alright. Might be really far away. Can't tell yet.
I can just nudge forward if you'd like.
I'm gonna move the bubble cam out if you don't need it.
Go ahead.
And then that'll help us. Yeah. Okay. I think you're gonna have to get a little bit.
Nudging forward.
Ooh.
Wow.
Kind of jelly.
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah,
there it
cookie
is.
cutter.
Do you want more than that?
Sure, that seems
It's like a little
easy.
cookie cutter. Slurp.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'll do
Probably
one more.
not very nice.
Yeah, you could have picked a less conspicuous
gosh.
spot.
Sorry,
Am I-
Mike.
Am I the only one
maybe
who's craving Oreos
Get
now?
the edge. Close. Yeah.
Little sponge cookies.
I'm all the way over here, so I'll have to come back around a little bit for you to see.
Oh, oh, oh.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, back us up for a minute. I'll try and see what we got here.
Sure thing. I'm not seeing anything in that jar.
No, me
No,
neither.
back us out a little bit and I can shake this out.
Sure thing.
I don't know if the suction sampler is not
Not doing what?
behaving very well.
No, it's not.
Where is everything going?
Yeah, it's all getting stuck in the hose somewhere. Can you look down at the porch just so I can see the tape mark? Yeah, thanks.
Biddy, you want to come a little wide there, please? That's great.
Do they still have any tape on it? Yeah.
You like to
Okay, we must investigate the suction sampler. I
Yeah.
don't trust it.
Yep.
So that's 2 samples in a row now that are suspect. I think we can try and just rip a piece off with the jaws and stick it in a box.
Yeah.
I mean, these pieces are in there, but they're not making it to the jar, right?
Yeah, I can also try relining up on the suction jar, but yeah, it
Yeah.
does seem suspect that it's somewhere in the hose.
Yeah.
Here, I'll try that out. Zeroed out in the suction currently.
What have I done?
Nice. All right, going back down. I'll set down a bit better here for you.
Yeah, do you want to see if you can actually get secured on it? Would be
Yeah.
best.
You want to drop down a little on the winch? Feeling
Maybe
a
a little
problem
bit.
getting over there. All right.
Yeah, it's not
Sorry.
going to work there.
No, it's not. All right. Try to hold here. Sorry. All right, I'm as stable as I'll probably get.
Zoom in a little video. Thank you. Yeah, it's hard to get anything like this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice grab.
Not very much.
Is this sponge way too big for a front bio box?
Oh yeah,
If you were
this
to
is huge.
take it from the base? Okay.
Yeah.
To fold it in there like a little
I mean, yeah, we
napkin.
can probably smash it in there somehow, but it won't be very pretty.
Okay, got some.
You want to keep this bit that I have here?
Sure, if it won't float out.
Yeah,
Can
we'll
you get
try.
it in a box?
Yep.
Can we get it in starboard?
All right.
Any of the A, B, C, or D? One of the
Okay.
smaller
Are
ones.
you comfortable where you are there, Jess?
Yeah, I can. Oh,
Or you can get off the wall and
I'm gonna get off the wall
do
a
whatever
little
you want
bit.
before you play with the box.
Yeah. Which box? Which bin are we looking for here, guys?
Starboard A.
Sorry, I can't really hear you.
Starboard.
Starboard
A.
A.
Starboard A. Roger. Oh wait, you wanna come full wide there, please, video? Okay, so there is a place to sit down. Starboard A. Doo-doo. Alright, I'm just gonna go here off the wall.
Yeah, if you get somewhere you can safely hover.
Actually, how about this?
I'm going to take your bubble cam.
Sure thing.
All right, switch cameras.
Actually, sorry, stand by. Okay.
Okay, box out.
Alright, so check out. Anything floaty in here, guys?
We do have that coral in E, but I don't think it should float out.
Okay. Let me know if you want me to kill the starboard vert.
I think we're good here.
Hopefully
Yeah,
you went
nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautifully done. Is that 6
Very
data?
nice.
Yes,
Very
that's
nice.
6.
Nice. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
Let's make sure I put it back on flush, which I did not. All right,
So I'm putting the suction sampler on the list.
things to inspect. Yeah. All right.
Ready to start chucking?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
You
Check out the wall.
All right.
Let me.
Bridge nav. Can we get a 20-meter step bearing 103?
Does anybody know if we got an approximate size on that sponge that we just collected?
Oh, if you pan up, there's another one I can see. Or is that the same one? That is the same,
Same one.
Yeah, okay. I believe when I had the lasers on it, it looked like
What was the bearing again,
60
please?
centimeters.
What was that, Jess?
What was the bearing again, please?
103.
103, roger.
Yep.
I'll just change around here. I'll reapproach the wall momentarily, guys. We're just getting ourselves set up.
No problem.
All right, I'm going to face it again.
Sure.
Yeah, right. We're getting there.
Looks like our USBL is
ESPO is just like snowing locations.
snowing locations.
There's confetti all over the screen.
Indeed.
Okay, so we're almost, not quite, but almost directly north of Box Canyon 11. And our next target is to the right of my screen.
Actually, never mind. I'm
What
just
do you
going to go
want?
forward. I was going to say if we could drop, but I'm just going to go forward a bit here.
Go to B updated.
Yeah, I don't want to drop down. You come up slope if you want more delta.
That's better.
Sure.
I'm going to try and keep like 30 meters off of it.
Sure thing.
I'm going to take your bubble cam.
Go ahead. So you're going to face the slope, is that?
I am pretty much. I'm just far away from it.
Okay.
So you should be able to get up like closer to me and stretch out towards it.
Yeah. Come on up a bit.
Yeah, it might just be this narrow band right here. Oh, okay. Do you want to point that out to her up there? Do you want to point it out to Nav?
We're going to the backs. 103, Aaron, just to make sure.
For the moment, I think we're going to be changing soon. I think.
We're headed to 11?
Or 103 is still keeping us on track towards 11, but to hit that exactly, we'd have to move south, or we could just have the vehicle go up and down the wall, maybe.
That darker contour that's above label 11, where your cursor just was?
Yep.
So Guy was mentioning that, zoom in there. So where the... So right there.
Right in here?
Yes.
So you just want to kind of step along here a bit?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just we'll step slowly that way then.
Thank you.
Okay. So there'll just be a lot of lateraling along this wall.
Yeah, sounds like it.
All right, so we're going to be going about 091 for 30 meters or so.
Roger.
Are the lasers on?
Lasers are, I don't think, on.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Bridge nav. I have a 20-meter step bearing 091.
I like this distance from the wall too. Herc, this is good.
All right, sounds good.
It's a nice overhang.
Thanks, Mike. It's very nice feature here. Pretty.
We have some crinoids, which are commonly called feather stars. Those purple anemones we've seen a bunch of, and those pink, like frond looking like organisms. Those are actually a type of black coral.
Right there where the lasers are about to approach.
So where the lasers are, I'm not sure if that is a black coral. Because it doesn't have, it might be, it just looks a little more white.
Oh,
Lovely sponge.
wow, look at that.
Yeah. That sponge is called Pharea.
Is it the genus?
The genus, yeah. We've seen multiple types of morphologies with this genus. This is the more lacy one in a mound form, which might be this
Could you want to push in a bit there,
species
please?
might be Occa, O-C-C-A.
Okay.
Could
And
you
then
push in, please?
There's another
Bridge
morphology
routing.
that's a little more branched and flat, and that one
Another step, please.
we collected in 2017, and it's being described. It might possibly be a new species, so we'll keep our eyes out for a morphology like that.
Is that a little crab in there too?
Yeah, I see a few. I see 2, maybe more.
And there's some sediment on this sponge. I'm not sure if that's causing it to die in those portions.
Octocoral to the side there. All right, video, go ahead and come wide, please.
Are you looking right, Caitlin?
Yeah, the pink,
Yeah.
the pink ball with polyps, that's a type of coral, a mushroom coral. Here comes another one in line with the lasers. They're really bizarre looking, and they're very common in deep water and relatively shallow water, like shallow as in 500 meters.
Do you want to do a snap zoom in there, please?
All relative, right?
All relative.
It's great. Kind of up against a wall here.
So Heteropolypus is the genus.
Heteropolypus.
Go ahead and come wide, please.
Oh, they feel us.
Oh, look at that. Interesting.
So crinoids are pretty cool because they can actually swim if they detach from the rock.
They're so pretty when they're
Yeah,
swimming.
they look hilarious when they swim.
Yes.
A lot of effort.
So you guys, shall we just track along this contour so that you're kind of hugging the wall? Do you like that idea?
Yes, I like that idea.
Oh, look. Oh,
Are you
crab
okay?
fight. Yep,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, we're
Just
okay here.
20 meter stuff sounds good.
Yeah.
But do you want to do a partial zoom here?
Yeah, let's check this out.
Oh wow, look at that crab.
Huh. Is it holding something?
It's holding another crab, which I can't tell if it's
Bridge
dead
crab.
or alive.
I have a 20 meter step bearing 047.
They're having a crab conference.
Oh, they are, and they're talking.
Looks like they're both alive.
Oh yeah, there.
All right, so we have a bearing change to keep along that contour.
Sure. 047.
Yep.
Do you have any more zoom on that one there?
We're all good with these guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that was, wow.
Oh, that's
All
pretty.
right, that's pretty good.
That's pretty.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Oh man.
Look at you guys. That's great.
I wonder what they're communicating.
All right. All right, video, go ahead and come wide, please.
They're terrified. They're
Okay,
like, what are these lights? Let's hug.
What are these lights? Let's hug.
Hold me.
You could pan down. That thing sticking out from the rock just off the camera now is odd.
This one here?
A pointy bit of rock.
Right in line with the lasers, to the left of the lasers.
Yeah. Video, you want to push in, please?
So is that almost looks like concretion's weathering out or something, is it? What
Yeah, I think that's right.
It's pretty cool.
Can you explain that? A concretion?
It's a more indurated clast in a larger rock. So might be a limestone with some clasts in it that are more well cemented. And so they don't erode as quickly as the surrounding rock.
Oh, interesting.
But see, look left, if the camera can zoom out, if possible. You see one that's maybe broken off there? Is that what I'm seeing?
Well, there's two there to the
Yeah.
left of the one that's really sticking out that are concretions, yeah. They're just not as exposed yet.
Uh-huh.
The critters like them.
Yeah. All right, guys. Video, come line, please. Start moving along a bit. so we can actually see ourselves again.
Air Magda, that was that crab.
Oh, octopus.
They call it an Oregon hairy crab.
Octopus. Yeah.
They might be
Do you want me to zoom in on that?
Lithoviae.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, they think they're in the same family.
Nice.
That's pretty.
This is a Grenladone octopus.
Oh, just got
no,
blasted.
sorry, little guy. Hold on. Pretend it's a current. All right, let's leave him alone. All right, you want to come wide there, please?
Bridge nav.
All right, I'm coming up a little bit. I'll get out in front of you there, Mike.
Yeah. Yeah. Try and stay out there.
Another step, please. Same bearing.
Yep, a Grenladone. Probably the Boreal Pacifica.
That's a cool feature.
That is a neat one.
So I'm not sure, but perhaps Caitlin, somebody's saying hi to you from Santa Cruz?
Hey, Santa Cruz. So is it possible to zoom on that spiral white
This guy down here?
corkscrew? Yes. Okay,
Oh, wow.
so I believe this is not a sea pen, but a sea whip. Well, it's a coral, and its genus is Radicipes. And we saw these and collected these in 2017 off the Nautilus, and it was determined to be a range extension from Alaska, so only previously seen and collected from the Aleutian Island area. So that's what's just so fun about being down at these depths and having the capabilities to collect and identify. And it has, I believe Gary told me yesterday that what makes this coral unique is that it has one row of polyps, which is, I believe, what we are seeing right now. So unlike, you know, a sea pen that we saw earlier, where you saw the tentacles and the polyps coming off both sides of the axis, this one is just one row.
All right, are we expecting a sample or else
No,
I'm going to move on?
We can move, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
They're lovely shots. We
Alright,
got
good.
enough
Combine
of
the video.
these. We've collected enough of these in the past.
All right. I have some ground to make up here. Sorry, guys.
No, thank you for stopping. Last minute
Gonna hold off.
request.
Should
Yeah.
move for a minute.
Yeah, please do.
It's a bit precarious. I don't know if I would cement myself there.
Oh, thanks.
What a cool rock, though.
There's a nice rock, isn't it?
These are more bamboo corals below the lasers.
Would you like to go look at those or else I'll keep moving?
If you need to keep moving, you can.
Okay,
The ship's pretty close to the end of this move, so
Roger.
don't pull too hard. That's great, too. It lines up around that.
Oh, I see a bubble though.
Yeah.
To the right of the lasers.
That's way more.
Bubblegum coral down there?
Yes.
That's the pink one.
Yep, the pink one. Paragorgia. Very common well, it's well known for the area.
Do we know why it's called a bubblegum coral?
Good question, because when you zoom in on it, it has these almost bulbous, the skeleton has some bulbous projections on it that the polyps come out of,
Right.
and then the polyps are so
I'm in a good
pink
spot.
and vibrant when they're all fully extended. That I think it looks like
Bridge
bubbles
nav.
of bubblegum.
Another step, please. Same bearing.
How much further do we have to that target?
The target's quite a bit away. That's just a contour marker there.
Okay.
I'll find out by selecting the target. So it's 2B, I believe. Oh, 2B update.
So above the lasers, the two white individuals, the branched, we have one with multiple branches and one that's
230 meters.
a single branch. Those are both types of bamboo corals. Those single branched ones are in the genus Lepidopsis. And
Go
if
ahead
we
and push on a
see
nibbit
one
video.
that has a branch coming off of it, I'm interested in it.
Oh, the single branches.
Well, I didn't see one yet, but this is a good to, we'll push in on this one. Check it out.
Okay.
So, this one. Here, we try to see the nodes here. Ooh, what are those strings from? That might be like mucus coming off of the coral. Can you see those really faint
Yeah.
strings?
Oh,
Yeah.
And that's most likely a defense mechanism of the coral. Keep others from eating it.
All right, video, go ahead and come wide, please. I'll also take a look at this other single stalked one over here.
That'd be lovely to get a zoom on this one.
Let me know when you want me to push in.
Yep. All right, go ahead and stand by one.
So you can see that black band right close to the base.
Oh, yeah.
So this is Lepidopsis. Okay, thank you.
Sure, Rich.
Nav.
Go ahead and come wide, please.
Another step, please. Bearing 077. So, slight bearing change 077.
Roger.
That might take us too far off the wall, but we'll see.
Okay.
Rather be too far than too close anyway.
So if it's possible, Herc, if you get into a good scenario and see one of those spindly white bamboo corals, I'd be interested in collecting one of those.
Sure thing.
Thank you. Because I believe they collected a similar looking one. Well, we collected one right at the start of our watch, but what's different about these is that they have multiple branches where that previous collection had the branches originating from the base. So So these are my questions as I review all this video and try to figure out what species are which. They look all similar, but you know, they can be different, and we can only determine that with
Aaron,
the specimen.
Yes.
try a step, and when you do your next step, try it at like 45 or 35 or something. I think bring Argus in a little bit closer.
Okay.
I'm giving you a tug there.
Yeah, and then I think when we get that right, then you can go back to your 70 or 75.
Okay. Bridge nav. Can we have another step bearing 045?
Hmm? You want me to feed it to you? No.
Can she drive Herc and eat chocolate at the same time? Oh, is this coming to me? Oh. Oh, I'm so lucky to be here. Thank you.
So you can see several places here where rocks have broken off and left a scar behind. That whole
Sure.
area that's got a little bit of cave look to it.
Sorry, Guy, could you repeat that?
I'm just seeing places where rocks have broken off, and that's the source of the boulder-sized things we were seeing down below.
I see.
Oh, thanks.
Sweat.
There's a little cave feature below. This is what you were talking about before, there, Guy.
That was probably where a concretion fell out finally.
Probably took some unsuspecting crinoids with it.
Probably went for the adrenaline
Jumped
rush
down
of
a
their
bit.
life.
Probably help you.
Sure thing.
Still want to bring it in a bit more? For Argus?
I'm not sure if we felt that one yet.
It's okay for now.
Okay.
As you can see, Argus is just now making that turn where the ship just came around this edge, where you went from like 45 to 70.
Yeah.
Argus is only right there now.
Okay, yeah.
So that's why when you did the 70 move, it pulled Argus back a little bit.
Yeah, got it.
But that's fine. It's better. Better than the alternative.
Alright, gonna take about 068.
Yep.
Roger.
Bridge nav. The 20-meter step bearing 068.
I'm surprised there aren't more corals or sponges here.
Science team, so we've got a question. What do you think are the chances are that we'll discover a new species on this cruise?
It could be possible. We are hoping to go
Could you
to
push in there, please?
a different dive area on one of these days.
That's good.
In a depth range that we've never been to at 3,000
Cool.
meters in Bodega Canyon.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Looks
cool.
like a little tulip.
That's
Wow.
beautiful.
This is too pretty.
Well, what is that?
Yeah.
Very vibrant.
I don't know.
It looks like there's something.
Do you have any more zoom in there video?
Sure.
A purple ctenophore?
Yeah, like iridescent, like almost.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
so
wow.
cool.
Oh, very cool.
Nice.
Nice shot.
It does look like it's a ctenophore.
Maybe that's what we were seeing before in calling blood cells.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at that sparkle.
Oh my gosh.
So pretty.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and come wind their video. Thanks, video. I don't think I've seen a ctenophore like that before.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's beautiful.
Bridge nav. Another step, please, same bearing.
Bring Argus heading around a
Now,
little bit
do you
here
mind moving high
Sure
pack
thing.
to the
follow
left?
contour.
Sure thing.
Nav, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
Okay.
hear you.
Do you mind moving high pack over so we can see the next waypoint?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Oh, there's an octopus.
Wow.
Video, you want to go ahead and push on in there a bit, please?
Okay.
Wow.
Holy.
Look at you.
Is that good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're fine with how they're moving along, Guy?
So
Look
still.
at his eyes. Do you have any more zoom on that there video? Those eyes are beautiful.
You guys happy to keep stepping?
Nav, I think we've gotten a little high on this slope. Probably the steep stuff is below us, but if we head straight for the next waypoint, we'd probably get back into it.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and come wind their video. Thank you.
Okay.
Jess, are you able to track a bit down the slope? Up and
Yeah.
down? Okay.
I can go down slope a bit there.
Get back out on this side, Jess.
Yeah.
So you're ahead.
So there's some features coming up there too.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to just be sending us straight 090.
090, roger.
So you'll be doing a bit of downslope on the way.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Yeah, we might need to just call in, do one at 110 for a minute. I think Argus might come a bit too close to the, let's see what happens.
Bridge nav.
That's a good call, actually, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting close to there.
No, I'm really shallow. Come on.
I have a 20-meter step bearing 110.
I'm not sure, Jenny. It was so white. It might be one that was maybe done brooding, because they turn white after they're done brooding before they die. But it didn't have the nubby body as the Granlodone
That's
does.
gorgeous. That's like a garden rock right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it
Oh, yeah.
is, yeah.
With all the mushroom coral.
And little micro habitats
You can
there.
do a snap zoom there while we drive by.
Wow, look at that.
It's so pretty.
All right. Yeah, we'll probably have to pull Argus. Yeah, the 110 will probably help get us away from that feature in the wall. How much deeper did you want to go there, Guy?
Keep doing moves at 110, Aaron, when we step until we get a little bit more relief here.
Could you go ahead and come wide, please?
I think if you just head for the next waypoint straight, you should be okay.
Yeah, but that's for the ship, but the vehicles will hit the wall.
That's gorgeous.
That was really neat how all the pink coral were on that one rock, and there was none of that coral on the adjacent rocks. It was just on that one rock.
Yeah.
Very segregated.
Yeah, that's a good observation.
Guy, even as we move over there, even if we're at 110, they have some leeway to kind of track up and down the slope just with the vehicle. So they're not completely just being pulled along. They can move up and down vertically.
So here we have a bamboo coral at the center of the screen. Oh, can we have lasers on, please? Just
Sure.
noticed they're off.
Can you?
Thank you.
Can you get
Yeah,
back up out in the
Yeah.
top hand corner?
Yeah, I think they just want to take a quick look and then I'll go.
Yeah.
Did you want to zoom on this guy? Sorry.
This is the Radicipes coral, which we got a good zoom on before, so
Okay.
we don't need to spend too much time.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and come wide in the video. When I get us better situated here. Coming up.
Another step, same bearing,
over.
please.
I think you can probably do 90 after this one, Aaron, it looks like.
Okay.
Guy, I think you mentioned this before, but what causes those accretions to form?
I am a little fuzzy on that. It's got to do with fluids in the limestone, basically
If you have any leeway to
depositing carbonate.
be down in here, it just looks like it might be a little slightly tighter on the contours, a little more slopey.
Okay. Yeah, we'll probably have to just pull the vehicles off a little bit then. I'm just trying to get back in front of Argus here. But we'll see how that 110 settled out.
Yeah, like Argus is good now. So I think we can go across at 90 now.
That's cool.
That is very cool.
Ooh, what
Oh,
is that
that's
straight
cool.
ahead? Can we, right above the lasers? I'm sorry, at the top of the rock. It's
White.
Oh, the white and fuzzy?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, we can go look over there.
Sorry, ship's out.
All right, video, go ahead. Push on in a bit.
On the small one?
We're going to go for the large, and I'll just pan around
Yeah,
it.
the small one is a black coral, Umbellapathes. And you can see it's very faint, but under those pink polyps on the stem there, you can see some black, because that's why they're called black corals, because the skeleton itself is black once all the polyps are removed. And then this larger coral, I believe, is a type of a primnoid called Caligorgia, but let me double check.
Did you need to zoom on the polyps for any identification?
Yeah, let's push in a little bit. Just want to make sure.
This might not be the best angle. Go ahead and come a little wide there, video, please. You get us a better angle here.
Yeah.
It's getting blown around a bit. Video, want to come full wide, please?
Full wide.
Thank you. Let me get us a better set. All right.